Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome to Hatton Stadium in New London, where it's another gorgeous day for baseball right here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Jacob Link and I'll be on the call for the second game on the third day of action in the Wisconsin American Legion AA state tournament between Seymour and Onalaska, and an elimination game for both squads. Seymour, the defending state champs at the AA Legion level, comes into this contest with a 15-3 record during American Legion play after they, of course, kept their season alive by taking down Medford 9-6 yesterday afternoon, and they fell to Beaver Dam earlier in the tournament 6-5. On the other side, Onalaska is 17-8-1 this summer and won their first game of this tournament over Bonduelle 8-4, but lost last night to Campbellsport 11-1. Now it's time for the starting lineups for both squads. The starting lineups are brought to you by Associated Bank, where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Let's start first with the visitors in Seymour today. Leading things off will be the third baseman, Colton Nealand. Batting second is Brady Polk. He'll be in left field. Caden Staffelt will be batting third and playing second base. Xavier Saltzman will be in center and batting cleanup. Batting fifth today is Micah Byers. He'll also be behind the dish. Braden Polk bats sixth, and he'll be the starting shortstop for Seymour. Andrew Felty once again makes the start at first base, batting seventh, followed by Jordan Thompson, the designated hitter. And Caden Steffens rounds out the order for Seymour. He'll be in right field. Getting a start on the mound for Seymour will be Braden Banker. And on the other side on the mound for Onalaska will be Carson Campbell, the starting pitcher. He's a lefty as he finishes up his tosses to his catcher Hunter Morse. And we are almost underway. As stepping up to the plate is Colton Nealand.
Leading it off for post 106 in game number 10, third baseman number 5, Colton Nealand.
In yesterday's game, Nealand was 1 for 3 with a single, as the first pitch to Nealand is in there for strike one. First pitch today was at 3:07 between these two squads, as here's the 0-1 delivery. That's in the dirt, a good stop back there by Morse, and it's 1-1. Nealand on Friday went 1 for 2 with a single, was hit by a pitch twice, scored 2 runs, and struck out once. As he sends this one over to Cole at short, the turn and throw to first is going to be in time for out number 1.
He retired 6-3.
I'll have what she's having, I guess.
One down for the Seymour left fielder, number 8.
So that'll bring up Brady Polk, the left fielder for Seymour, with one away and the base is clear. Campbell sets and deals. That one is swung on and sent through the gap into shallow center field. That's a base hit for Brady Polk. Runner on first for Seymour now with that one out as Caden Staffelt steps up. Staffelt playing second base today. Campbell looks the runner back in, gets his sign. Here's the first pitch to Staffelt. That one's in there for strike one. Carson Campbell, a junior for Onalaska, recorded a 3.78 ERA on the mound in the high school season. Here's the delivery, swing and a miss that time from Staffelt, and it's 0-2. According to PrepBaseballReport.com, Campbell's fastballs have been clocked in at 81 miles an hour during the high school season, as that pitch is swung on and sent to center field. Gilhausen is there to make the grab, and there's 2 away. And that'll bring up Xavier Saltzman, the center fielder for Seymour. Brady Polk still standing on first base.
Next up for Seymour, center fielder number 6, Xavier Saltzman.
Saltzman was 1 for 3 yesterday with a single. Was hit by a pitch as well and scored 2 runs. The first pitch to him is swung on and sent over to second. That's Walters. The scoop, the toss is going to be not in time. Great hustle that time from Saltzman to beat out that throw. And there's runners on first and second with 2 down.
Runners on first and second. 2 down for the catcher.
So Micah Byers will have a runner in scoring position for him at second base, and Polk. Saltzman stands at second. Excuse me, Saltzman at first and Polk at second. Campbell looks, gets his sign. Looks both runners back. And here's the delivery. Byers watches that one go past for ball 1. The 1-0. That one misses again, and it's 2 balls, no strikes to Byers. Byers was 1 for 3 in yesterday's game. Reached on an air, had a single, scored a run, and was walked. The 2-0 pitch to him. Thought about going that time, held up when he took a strike. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike to Byers. Campbell sets and deals. Swing and a miss that time from Byers. And now the count stands at 2-2. Byers on Friday was 0 for 2 against Beaver Dam. Struck out once and was hit by a pitch twice. As here's the 2-2 delivery. He sends that one to center field. Gilhausen is tracking over there. That's going to drop in front of him. Rounding third is Polk. He's going to score. Going to third base is Saltzman. And Micah Byers has an RBI single.
Brings up the Seymour shortstop, number 7.
1-0. Seymour takes the lead over Onalaska early in this contest in the top of the first inning. As Brandon Polk now steps in there. Runners on the corners for him. The shortstop awaits the first pitch. And now the pick over to first from Campbell nearly went over the head of Ian Cole at first base. Getting back in time was Byers. Campbell looks the runner back again, now deals it to Polk. Polk takes that one for strike 1.
Well, in the Major League rulebook, the only thing that needs to be right on the card is the name. Number doesn't matter.
Polk, a 2025 unanimous All-Bay Conference first team member. As that pitch is swung on, popped up foul territory. And Polk's going to be down in the count 0-2. Polk is a senior for Seymour. Hoping that his baseball career does not end here in this elimination game. Campbell sets and fires. That one is fouled way over the top of the Onalaska dugout first base side. Still 0-2. Polk was 1 for 4 yesterday against Medford with a single and a run scored. Campbell sets and fires high and outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Polk. Campbell taking his time on the mound. Looks the runner back at first, and the lefty fires. That one is swung right past Cole, Cole thought he had it, went off of his glove, and a run's going to score on that one. And it's 2-0 Seymour.
Polk reaches on the air, run scores for Seymour.
It went right at Cole,
Next up for Seymour, the number
but just was unable to make
44. Andrew Felty.
That transition into his glove. And there's runners on first and second after Saltzman scores on the air. Andrew Felty steps into the box to face Campbell, as the first pitch to him is going to be outside for ball one. So at second base right now is Byers, and at first is Brandon Polk. And Campbell's going to pick over to second base, not in time, as Walters was over there to cover the bag. Getting back in time was Micah Byers. Campbell sets. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Felty. Felty swings on this one, sends this into right field. Antoine Felton is there to make the grab, and that ends the inning. But Seymour is able to put 2 runs up in the first inning of play. We head to the bottom of the first inning here at Hatton Stadium. Seymour 2, Onalaska nothing. This is Zaleski Sports' coverage of the 2025 American Legion AA State Tournament.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Are you ready to give your kids a head start on smart money habits? With Abbey Bank's Bright Future Checking, kids and teens can learn to manage money with you right by their side. They get their own debit card, and you can keep an eye on spending with easy-to-use mobile banking and card controls. The Bright Future Checking account has no fees, no minimum balance, and kids get a bonus after the first deposit is made. Give your child the power of independence. Stop in or visit abbeybank.com to get started. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
Welcome back to Hatton Stadium in New London, where Seymour has just taken a 2-0 lead after 1/2 inning of play against Onalaska. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the home team in Onalaska. Starting lineups are presented to you by Associated Bank, where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting college customers and communities to be stronger. Leading things off for Onalaska will be the center fielder Carter Gilhausen. Ian Cole bats second and will play first base. At third base and batting third is Cooper Rudy. Hunter Morse will bat cleanup, and he'll be behind the dish this afternoon. Carson Campbell, of course, gets to start on the mound for Onalaska. He's batting fifth. Batting sixth is Tyler Cole. Braden DeLong bats seventh. Antoine Felton bats eighth and is in right field, and Joseph Walters is at second. And on the mound for Seymour is Braden Banker, as he sends that first pitch right past Gilhausen for strike one. The delivery, swing and a miss from Gilhausen, and he's immediately in the 0-2 hole. Banker on the mound, a 2025 All-Bay Conference second team member, as he sets and fires the 0-2 pitch. That one was low. It's now 1-2. Banker owned a 1.93 ERA on the mound in high school, as a great stop there by Staffeld on a line, able to jump up and grab that one. There's one away. Gilhausen got a load of that one. A shot over to Staffeld at second base, and a beautiful grab.
Next up for Onalaska. Number 2, first baseman Ian Cole.
Anyways, back to what I was saying before that amazing stab by Staffeld. Banker, owns a 1.93 ERA during the high school season in his 14 appearances. He was also 2-1 during the season, as Ian Cole steps into the batter's box and takes the first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. Banker goes fast now. Another one is drilled over there to Staffeld. He's over there to pick it up and tosses it over to Felty at first, and there's two away. So with 2 down, that brings up Cooper Rudy.
29, Cooper Rudy.
Rudy playing third base this afternoon for Onalaska. The lefty awaits the pitch. Banker fires upstairs, and it's 1-0. Rudy was an all Mississippi Valley Conference honorable mention as he watches the second pitch go by him for ball number 2. Yesterday, Rudy was walked 3 times and was caught stealing once as he takes a pitch for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Rudy. Bases are empty. Here's the pitch from Banker. That one misses outside, and now it's 3-1. Banker trying to go 1-2-3 through this Onalaska batting order as here's the delivery. That one is fouled away, and now the count is full. Rudy hit .261 during the high school season. 3-2 count to him. Here's the pitch from Banker with the off-speed swing and a miss from Rudy, and that ends the inning. Braden Banker does go through the Onalaska batting order 1-2-3 to put up a 0 on that scoreboard. We head to the top of the second inning here at Hatton Stadium in New London with Seymour leading Onalaska 2-0. This is Zaleski Sports' coverage of the 2025 American Legion State AA Tournament.
School sports and entertainment, there's nothing like it, you can't contain it. Friday nights with hometown pride, Zaleski Sports is statewide hype. Cameras roll, the crowds go crazy, live stream gold, it's never lazy. Play so big, you'll replay it twice, coverage bold, it's really nice. High school sports and entertainment, there's nothing like it, you can't contain it. Hometown hype, we lift it higher. Zaleski Sports, we bring the fire.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports' coverage of the 2025 American Legion AA State Tournament. My name is Jacob Link, as leading things off for Seymour in the top of the second will be Jordan Thompson, the designated hitter. Seymour is up 2-0 after quite the first inning that they had. Polk scored in that first inning, so did Saltzman.
Leading it off in the top of the second inning for
And right now Seymour is looking to add some more up on the board as Carson Campbell heads back out there on the mound for his second inning of work for Onalaska. Thompson, the DH, stands back in the batter's box as Campbell gets his sign and fires low for ball 1. Thompson yesterday was 1 for 3 with a single, a walk, a strikeout, and a run scored. Here's the 1-0 count to him as he takes that one right down Main Street. Evens things up to 1 apiece. On Friday, Thompson was 0 for 1, and also scored a run. He takes the third pitch of the at-bat for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike to him. The delivery from Campbell is fouled away towards the Onalaska dugout. That's going to get out of play. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Seymour, of course, went 26-4 in the high school season, 17-1 to win the Bay Conference. They advanced to the D2 state championship game as fouling that pitch away is Jordan Thompson. Seymour during the high school season had 205 runs for and only 42 runs were scored against them. That's plus 163. Campbell sets and fires upstairs. And now the count is full to Thompson. Campbell gets his sign. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Foul down the first base line, and we'll have 3-2 all over again.
Nice hustle by the bad boy, Roman Thorpe. He's legging that one out all the way.
So we get a new baseball in play. Campbell gets his sign and fires that one low, and drawing the walk is Thompson. The leadoff man is aboard for Seymour.
Thompson. Next up for Seymour. Right fielder number 26.
That'll send Caden Steffens to the plate, the right fielder for Seymour. Yesterday, Steffens was 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Campbell looks the runner back at first and deals low. That ball is going to get away from Morse, and taking second base is Jordan Thompson. That'll make the count 1-0 to Steffens. So that ball just kind of went off of Morris's glove. And now Seymour has a runner in scoring position, as taking that pitch was Steffens. It's now 2-0. Steffens, a sophomore for Seymour. Here's the 2-0 delivery to him. Watches that one go by for ball 3. Campbell looks at his catcher, checks the runner back at second base, and delivers the 3-0 pitch. And that time, found the strike zone. It's 3-1 to Steffens. Steffens hit .219 in the high school season as Campbell sets himself. The 3-1 pitch to Steffens. That one misses the strike zone, and back-to-back walks from Campbell puts base runners on first and second for Seymour.
Nobody else. Back to the top of the order for Seymour. Third baseman, number 5, Colton Nealon. The 50-50 is just about set to make its way around, ladies and gentlemen. Grab your tickets and get your chance to get it winning.
So we are back to the top of the order with Nealon stepping up to the plate. Nealon's 0 for 1 today. He grounded out to short as that pitch gets away from Morse. That one was low, and advancing a base is both base runners. Thompson stands at third base. At second base goes Steffens, and now there's 2 runners in scoring position. Nealon back half of the batter's box. Campbell sets and fires low. Pitch gets away from Morris once again. Coming from third safely. And it's a 3-0 Seymour lead. So on that errant throw, 1 run comes in and Steffens moves to third. And we are back to playing some baseball as Campbell's next pitch is going to be missing upstairs once again. Three balls and no strikes to Nealon. Campbell sets and fires right down the middle. And that brings the count to 3 balls and a strike. Nealon, a 2025 All-Bay Conference first-team honoree, as that pitch is driven to center field. Coming in is Gilhausen. He'll make the grab. Here comes the throw as Steffens tags up. He's going to be in there safely, and now it's 4-0 Seymour.
Sacrifice fly, place 1 more for Seymour.
There's only 1 away in this inning, as that brings up Brady Polk Polk scored the first run of this contest in the first inning. He had a single his last time up. As here's Campbell's first pitch to the lefty. That one misses upstairs for a ball. Here's the 1-0 delivery as that one is swung on and sent over to Walters at second base. He turns and fires to Cole in time for out number 2.
Seymour plays 2 balls.
New rule this year.
That is 2.
So with 2 down and now the base is empty, Caden Staffelt will step into the batter's box, the second baseman.
Second baseman Caden Staffel.
Staffelt flew out to center field in the first inning as his first pitch that he sees is outside for ball 1. Staffelt went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts on Friday, but in yesterday's game he was 2 for 3, a single, a double, a sac fly, and 2 runs scored. That one was low, a nice block by Morse. It's now 2 balls and no strikes. Campbell gets the sign that he likes. And pitches the 2-0. That one is a chopper third base side foul. That makes the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Staffelt hit .369 during the WIAA season for Seymour. And here's the delivery to him. Watches that one go low. Another block from Morse. And that brings the count to 3 balls, 1 strike. Staffelt actually led this Seymour squad with 9 doubles during the year. As Campbell delivers the 3-1. That one misses the zone, so the third walk of this inning for Campbell puts a runner on first base with 2 down. And with that, we want to thank Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Xavier Saltzman heads up to face Campbell with 2 down. Saltzman, the center fielder today for Seymour. And the pick over to first base, trying to keep Staffelt close to the bag over there as Campbell. Throw is not in time. Saltzman had a single in the first inning and scored a run. Big lead over there from Staffelt. Here's the pitch, and he takes that one for a strike. Saltzman does. Count moves to 0-1. Here comes the delivery from Campbell. That time he misses the zone. That evens things up to 1-1. Saltzman was 2 for 3 on Friday. 2 singles as that one is popped up in the air, first base side, and that's going to get out of play. On Friday, Saltzman had 2 singles, hit by a pitch, and struck out once against Beaver Dam. Here comes the 1-2 pitch with 2 outs. That one is sent to left field. This could get down, and it does get down for a base hit. Coming all the way to third is Staffelt, and back-to-back singles from Saltzman in both the first and second innings puts runners on the corners with 2 down.
For number 25, the catcher.
That'll send the catcher Micah Byers to the dish. Byers is 1 for 1 today with a single. Seymour is up to 4 runs throughout the first 2 innings. One in, I guess, 2/3 of an inning, as this one is not completed yet. They could add more to that scoreboard here. The first pitch to Byers is swung on and sent over to Cole between his legs. Watches that one go through as 1 run is in, and advancing to third now is Saltzman.
One scores on the plate.
Wow, that should have gotten Onalaska out of this inning.
Up for Seymour.
And now we will have a mound visit as it's 5-0 Seymour on top. Staff outscoring on that play. Reaching first was Byers. And with this mound visit, we want to thank Nicolay Bank. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Also want to thank Infinity Exteriors, installing a peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors where guarantee quality you can trust. Back in action at Hatton Stadium after that mound visit, stepping up is Brandon Polk. Campbell will remain out there on the mound for Onalaska. Runners still in the corners with 2 down. That pitch goes right down the middle for strike 1 to Polk. Polk reached on an error in the first inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Campbell to Polk. Upstairs, jumping up out of his stance that time was Morse, just trying to keep that ball anywhere in front of him, trying to prevent another run from coming in. So far, Seymour has put up a 3 spot here in the second inning. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes. The throw is going to go down to second base, and it's off the glove of Walters. Here comes the throw home now, and sliding in safe is going to be Saltzman. And now it is 6-0 Seymour.
Second on the plate.
Byers goes down to second base
Score.
with the steal, and coming home on that throw was Saltzman. Throw not in time, back the other way.
He got slid into, I don't know if it's a hand or...
And that was a big collision out there at second base between Walters and the catcher Byers, as they're going to go out there and take a look at his hand for a second. And we might have an injury replacement here.
Nope, that's all it is.
And we will have a new second baseman. We will check to see who they replace it with. Trent Oyen. I believe that is who is coming out there. We'll wait for the official announcement, but it is Oyen.
Shortstop Brandon Polk.
So we will resume play once again. Brandon Polk awaits the first pitch. The delivery is going to be low for ball 1. Excuse me, that is not ball 1. It's actually ball 2. It's 2-1. Campbell gets his sign. Looks back at Byers. Here's his pitch. That one is popped up, sent to right field. Felton is there to make the grab, and that ends the inning, but not before Seymour is able to put 4 more runs up on that scoreboard. They're now up to 4 hits and 6 runs in this contest. It's 6-0 Seymour over Onalaska. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning here at Hatton Stadium in New London. This is Zaleski Sports' coverage of the 2025 Wisconsin American Legion AA State Tournament.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Welcome back to Hatton Stadium in New London, where Braden Banker for Seymour is going to head back out there for his second inning of work in this contest. My name is Jacob Link with Zaleski Sports, and this is the coverage of the 2025 AA American Legion State Tournament. It's 6-0 Seymour after 1.5 innings in this contest. Lead things off for Onalaska is going to be Hunter Morse.
Catcher number 33, Hunter Morse.
Banker was very effective his last inning of work, going 1-2-3 through Onalaska's batting order. The first pitch to Morse is going to be missing the zone for a ball. That one misses once again, and it's 2-0. Morse yesterday was 0 for 2 against Campbellsport, as that one is rocketed to left field, foul. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count to Morse. Morse, a junior for Onalaska, is a guard on his high school football team, as watches that one go past him in the dirt for ball number 3. Banker working quickly and fires the 3-1. Watching that one go by with the off-speed pitch. That was Morse. And Banker works the count to full. Here's the 3-2 delivery. Held up on his swing that time was Morse, and he draws the walk. Leadoff man at first base, the first base runner of this afternoon for Onalaska. Due up next is going to be the pitcher, Carson Campbell.
Carson Campbell.
Here's the first pitch to Campbell as he takes that one for a strike right down the middle. Campbell yesterday was 1 for 3 with a single and a strikeout. Banker looks the runner back, and Campbell sends this one high in the air on the infield over to Polk. Polk calls everybody off and makes the grab for 1 away.
Shortstop number 1, Tyler Cole.
Morse still stands at first base, and that brings the shortstop Tyler Cole to the dish. Nealand plays up on the grass at third base. Pick over to first from Banker, not in time to Felty. Diving back safely was Morse. Fouled away on that delivery from Banker was Cole. 0-1 is the count. Cole was 0 for 2 yesterday. Was walked and was caught stealing once. The delivery is going to be sent over the head of Brandon Polk. Went up for that one. It's going to be a base hit. And there's runners on first and second. So Onalaska trying to put together a response after Seymour put up 4 in the top of the second inning. As Braden DeLong has an opportunity to maybe knock home Morse from second base. Stepping off the rubber is Banker. And he's going to go out there and have a discussion with Micah Byers. Big thanks to Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Also, a big thanks to Fleet Farm. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices, guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, and snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. We resume play, and here's the pitch from Banker. Watching that one go by is DeLong for strike one. Felty playing up a little bit over there at first base. The delivery is fouled away, and DeLong is down in the count 0-2. Yesterday, DeLong was 0 for 1. Did draw a walk. As Banker looks the runner back and fires away. And he swung at that one, and he did catch a piece of that one as well. Tried to fight off that off-speed pitch and just fouled it on the first base side. 0-2 once again. Banker gets his sign and deals upstairs. Byer is up there to hop up and snag that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to DeLong. Here's the 1-2 from Banker. That will even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes after Banker misses the zone. Banker once again looks back at Morse at second base. There's the pitch, ducking out of the way. That time was DeLong, and that's ball number 3. So DeLong has drawn a full count now with Banker. Banker from the stretch. The pitch, that one's outside, and now the bases are loaded. So with one swing, Onalaska can be right back into this contest, as Banker and Byers will have another discussion on the mound. Big thanks to Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Top Ridge Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. They will remain with Banker out there on the mound. Morse stands at third base for Onalaska. At second base is Tyler Cole, and at first is Braden DeLong. And stepping up for his first appearance at the plate this afternoon is Antoine Felton. Felton playing in right field today for Onalaska. Nealand and Felty are up on the grass at third and first respectively, as Felton takes first pitch he sees for strike one. Banker delivers the 0-1 pitch right down the middle again. It's 0-2. Still only 1 away for Onalaska in this bottom of the second. The 0-2 pitch. That time Banker misses outside. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Felton hit .229 during the high school season for Onalaska. The pitch to him is fouled away behind home plate. Remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Felton, a small forward on the basketball team over at Onalaska. So a wide receiver and corner on the football team. Junior will step out of the box now. Count still remains 1-2. Banker checks his runners. Here's the delivery. Swung on. That one is going to be sent through the gap for a base hit. One run is in. They're going to hold the other runners where they are. The bases will still be loaded, and it's an RBI knock for Felton.
Onalaska scores their first run of the game. Bases loaded. One down. Next up.
That'll make the score 6-1 now. Seymour still in front. Scoring from third was Morse. Advancing to third on that play was Cole. And at second base is DeLong. Number 9 hitter is up now for Onalaska. As that pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. Missing the zone once again is Banker. And it's a 2-0 count to Oyen. That time, Banker's able to find the strike zone. It's 2-1. Oyena Jr. at Onalaska was 0 for 1 in yesterday's game as he sends this ball high up in the air. Foul territory. Nealand is running over there. It's going to get out of play. And that's going to move the count to 2-2. Oyena, another guy who's on both the basketball and football squads. That pitch is just a little bit upstairs. Now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Banker fires low. And yeah, that was ball 4. I was looking around. Nobody was moving. And that one was ball number 4. And another run is in here in this inning for Onalaska. Cole scores from third base on the play. DeLong's over at second. Felton is at first. And, of course, Oyen stands on first base after the walk. Another quick talk between Byers and Banker as we're back to the top of the order, and Gilhausen. Banker gets his sign and fires away. Sending that one on a liner foul was Gilhausen on the right side. It's 0-1. Gilhausen today is 0 for 1 with a line out to second base. Big swing and a miss that time from him, and he's down on the count 0-2. Gilhausen yesterday was 1 for 3 with a triple and a run scored. Banker sets himself and delivers the pitch inside. Jumping out of the way that time was Gilhausen. That sends the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Banker looks the runners back. That pitch is fouled away on the first base side. We'll have 1-2 all over again. Gilhausen actually graduated in 2024 from Onalaska. He hit .357 his senior year. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. So with 2 down, the bases will still be loaded for Ian Cole.
For Onalaska. First baseman number 2, Ian Cole.
Cole is 0 for 1 today. Ground out to the second baseman in the first inning. The pitch is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Banker sets himself and deals. That one is sent to left field. Backing up is Polk. Polk will be there to make the grab, and that ends the inning. Onalaska is able to get on the scoreboard. They put 2 runs up in the bottom of the second inning. We'll head to the top of the third here at Hatton Stadium. It remains 6-2, Seymour in front. My name is Jacob Blink, and this is the 2025 American Legion AA State Tournament right here on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Hey Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices, you got them. In-store, online, we drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Welcome back to Hatton Stadium in New London, where things have gotten a lot more interesting in this one. It looked like Seymour was going to maybe run away with this one after an inning and a half, and they were up 6-0, but Onalaska is able to respond with 2 runs in the bottom of the second in this 2025 American Legion AA State Tournament. It's an elimination game for both squads right here on Zaleski Sports. Carson Campbell will continue to pitch for Onalaska. Leading things off for Seymour in the top of the third is going to be Andrew Felty. Felty today is 0 for 1. Flew out to right field in the first inning.
Andrew Felty.
Felty stands in the backside of the batter's box as Campbell gets set and delivers. Sends that one right down the middle for strike 1. Felty was 3 for 4 last game. Had 2 singles, a double, and a run scored as he sends that one right past the glove of Campbell as he trips and falls. Cole is there, fires it over to first, and a great scoop by Ian Cole. And hopefully over there at first, Felty's okay. There is one away as Campbell took a tumble on the mound. Tyler Cole was over there to pick that ball up and toss it over to Ian Cole. And this does not look good for Felty. Hopefully he's okay. One away. And Jordan Thompson will be up there as we will give Felty a second just to walk it off. Want to give a shout out to Grassland, finding rewarding and exciting career opportunities at Grassland. Be a part of the gold standard in butter production with Grassland. Get more information at grassland.com. Another thank you to Culligan Water, which specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options.
Next up for Seymour.
As Felty is being helped off the field by his teammates. Hopefully everything's okay with him. As Jordan Thompson, the designated hitter, stands up there, fouls away the first pitch that he sees. It's 0-1. Felty has been a big part of this Seymour offense all tournament. Scored runs in both contests that Seymour has played in so far in this one, as that pitch was in the dirt from Campbell. The count is 1-1 to Jordan Thompson. Thompson was walked in the second inning and ended up scoring on a wild pitch. The windup and the delivery, swing and a miss from Thompson. Now the count is 1-2. Campbell takes a breath on the mound, now sets himself. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he gets the strikeout his first of this afternoon, and there's 2 away.
Right fielder, number 26.
And the
Steffens.
number 9 hitter playing right field today, Caden Steffens, will head up there. Steffens was walked and scored a run back in the second inning. First pitch to him is in there for strike 1. Steffens recorded 7 hits during the WIAA season, as here's the delivery, another swing and a miss. And Steffens is in the 0-2 hole with 2 down. Campbell sets and fires just low. That'll draw the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Campbell sets. Here's the delivery. That time he got him looking. It was the same location pretty much as the last pitch. That time he got the call. And Campbell's able to retire the side in order 1, 2, 3 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It remains 6-2 Seymour over Onalaska here at Hatton Stadium. And Zaleski Sports' coverage of the Wisconsin American Legion AA state tournament.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted local affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports' coverage of the 2025 American Legion AA state tournament. Back on the mound is Braden Banker, as that pitch is low. The count is now 2-0 as that brings it to 2-1. As Onalaska's batter sends that one, that's Cooper Rudy, sends that one foul. Been a couple of defensive changes out there for Seymour after Felty came off injured, as that pitch is going to be sent over to Brandon Polk. He bobbles it, picks it back up, tosses it over to first. That's going to be not in time. So reaching aboard safely is going to be Cooper Rudy.
Number 33, Hunter Morris.
Hunter Morris will step in there with a runner on first base and nobody out for Onalaska. Hunter Morris was walked last time up. That first pitch to him was upstairs for ball 1. So Brady Polk will head over to first base to replace Andrew Felty. For Seymour as a big cut that time from Morse. It's now 1-1. Banker sets, looks back at the runner, and delivers. That one is sent foul first base side over the top of the dugout. And again, Banker will reset himself out there. The delivery. That one sent high in the air. I believe that is Steffens out there.
More skies went out to left field. Polk reels that in for the first out of the inning. Next up for Onalaska, the pitcher, number 8.
Now there's
Carson
one away for Carson Campbell. Rudy is still on first base as that one is right down the middle for strike one to Carson Campbell, the pitcher. Campbell's 0 for 1. He popped up to short as swings at this one and fouls it away. He's now down on the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Banker. Grounds it over to Staffelt. Staffelt turns over to Polk for 1. The relay is going to be not in time, but they do cut down the lead runner, and there's 2 away.
Defense cuts down the lead run. 2 down. Shortstop, number 1, Tyler Cole.
So with 2 outs, and Campbell replacing Rudy at first base, that'll bring up Tyler Cole. First pitch to him is outside for ball 1. Cole scored a run back in the second inning as that one is sent right to Nealand. Nealand fires it over to first in time, and that will end the inning. A 0 put up on the board by Banker in the bottom of the third. We head to the top of the fourth inning. Score remains 6-2 in favor of Seymour. This is Zaleski Sports' coverage of American Legion Baseball.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Hey! You're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports in our coverage of the AA American Legion State Tournament. Right now it is 6-2 in favor of Seymour, as leading things off for them in the top of the fourth inning will be at the top of the order in Colton Nealand. Carson Campbell remains on the mound for Onalaska. Nealand, the third baseman, today has grounded out to short in the first inning. Recorded a sac fly in the second inning. The first pitch to him from Campbell. Swing and a miss that time from Nealand. And it's 0-1. Nealand hit .338 in the high school season. The pitch. Watches that one go by for strike 2. He did record 24 hits as well in the Bay Conference. Scored 32 runs for Seymour. The delivery is fouled away behind home plate. It remains 0-2 to Nealand. Nealand also a 2023 All-Bay Conference honorable mention. So a multi-time All-Conference award winner in the Bay Conference. Here's the pitch. That one nearly skies over the head of Morse. He's able to hop up there and make the grab. Sends the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Campbell looking to put up Back-to-back zeros on that scoreboard after kind of a rough start to this one. The pitch. That one is sent high in the air to left field. DeLong is underneath it. He makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
One down for the Seymour center fielder. Check that, left fielder. Number 8, Brady Polk.
With one away and the base is clear, Brady Polk will step on to the left side of the batter's box. First pitch to him from Campbell is outside for a ball. Polk today is 1 for 2. Had a single in the first inning. Grounded out to second base in the second inning. The delivery to him, that one's in the zone, and that's strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 down. Campbell gets a sign that he likes. Lifts his leg and fires upstairs for ball number 2. Polk yesterday was 2 for 4. 2 singles and a run scored for him in that big 9-6 win over Medford. That pitch is going to be driven past the glove of Cole at short and into left field for a base hit.
Seymour first baseman gives a shot between third and short. Brings to the plate.
And now the number 3 hitter in Caden Staffelt will step in there. Still just that 1 out in this inning for Seymour, as the second baseman today is 0 for 1. Flew out to center field, was walked in the second inning, did score a run as well. Here's the first pitch to him. It bounces to the plate. Morris is there to block it, and the count is 1-0. Campbell, the lefty, gets his sign on the mound, and he looks the runner back at first, lifts his leg, and deals. That pitch is sent to left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. This could roll all the way to the wall as Polk is going to round third. Here comes a throw in to second base. Polk is in, standing up with a run scored, and Staffelt is standing up with a double. RBI double for Staffelt. Puts Seymour on top now, 7-2. Xavier Saltzman is up now for Seymour, looking to extend this lead that they've put together. Campbell looks back at Staffelt at second base. Here's the first pitch. It's fouled away from Saltzman. What a knock that was, though, by Staffelt. Went definitely over 300 feet out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Campbell. Upstairs. 1-1 is the count to Saltzman. Saltzman today is 2 for 2. 2 singles in the first and second innings, and 2 runs scored. Looking to drive another run in. The 1-1 outside. That's 2 balls and a strike now for Saltzman. And again, there's only 1 out in this inning, so some room to work with for these Seymour batters. Campbell looks back at Staffelt. Turns and fires low for ball number 3. So Campbell's in danger of putting another runner on base with this 3-1 count. Campbell sets himself. Here's the pitch to Saltzman. Popped up in foul territory, first base side. No play will be made by Cole. It was a long run for him over there at first base. Good hustle play by him just to track that one down, or attempt to track that one down. And now the count is full to Xavier Saltzman. Back-to-back hits have been given up by Campbell. Looking to put a stop to that with a strikeout here to Saltzman. Campbell gets a sign that he likes. Looks the runner back, and here's the pitch. Swung on, driven over to Rudy. Rudy at third, fires to first in time. The runner holds, and Staffel at second base, and there's 2 away.
Strong throw by Cooper Rudy at third base. 2 down for the catcher number 25.
With 2 outs, that brings up Micah Byers, the catcher. Byers had a single back in the first inning, reached on an error in the second inning. The umpire, hopefully he's okay. That's why they wear protection back there. Couldn't tell if that was just a complete whiff from Myers or if it was just fouled straight back, but either way, that's still got to feel that one if you're the home plate umpire. Here's the 0-1 delivery to Byers from Campbell. Tried to go for the lower half of the zone on that one. Missed it, and it's 1-1. Byers on Friday 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Was hit by a pitch twice. As he sends that one to center field towards Gilhousen. That's going to get down for a base hit in right center field. That one does go all the way to the wall. It's going to be a stand-up double for Byers and add another RBI to this tally for Seymour as they go on top now 8-2. Scoring from second base easily was Staffelt. As that one from Byers must have gone almost 375 out there.
Next up for Seymour, shortstop number 7, Brandon Pope.
Still a runner in scoring position for Seymour with 2 away as Brandon Polk heads up there. First pitch to him is swung on and a little dribbler on the third base line. Rudy is there and he has no play. It was going to be a tough play for him charging to make that throw over to Cole. Tyler Cole, the shortstop, was running over there to attempt to cover third base, and everybody's going to be safe. Basically a swinging bunt from Polk. As the pinch hitter for Felty, who came out injured, Scott Sassman, who's in right field, he'll step up there. The pitch, swing and a miss that time from Sassman. Byers stands at third base. At first base is Brandon Polk.
Seymour has the belt until he wins twice.
Campbell gets a sign that he likes. Looks back at Polk at first base, and there goes Polk, and he might get caught in a rundown, but that ball's going to get away from Oyen at second base. Coming in to score on that one is Micah Byers, and it's now 8-2, Seymour on top. So not a very good throw that time from Morse behind home plate as it got away from both guys back there. Both Cole and Oyen. The pitch to Sassman is upstairs. Campbell resets himself. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count to Sassman. There's the windup and the pitch. Inside and a little bit low on that one. Sassman draws the count to 3-1. Sassman on Friday was 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Did not bat in yesterday's game against Medford. Here's the 3-1 pitch to him. Bounces that one to the plate is Campbell, and drawing the walk is Sassman. Runners on first and second for Jordan Thompson, the designated hitter. And we're going to have ourselves a mound visit.
Designated hitter Jordan Thompson.
Little conference on the mound between Morris and Campbell. It's a 9-2 ball game between Seymour and Onalaska. So far in this inning, Seymour has been able to put 3 runs across. They scored 2 in the first inning, 4 more in the second inning, and of course those 3 in this fourth inning. It's been a big game for these hitters out there. And like I talked about earlier during the high school season, this team was plus 163 on runs scored versus runs against. So they can get you in a hurry. And our conference on the mound is over with as now Thompson steps into the batter's box on the right-hand side. Polk takes his lead at second. Sassman takes his lead at first. The pitch from Campbell. Bounces that one, a nice scoop from Morse back there to prevent both base runners from advancing 1 base each. Count is 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch from Campbell misses the zone low once again. It's 2-0. Thompson today is walked in the second inning. Ended up scoring on a wild pitch. And he struck out in the third inning. The delivery. Bounces that one to the plate once again is Campbell. It's now 3-0. And more than likely now, Seymour is going to bat all the way around its batting order. They're at the number 8 spot in Thompson. And it's a 3-0 count. Onalaska does have somebody warming up, as drawing the walk is Thompson. And now we might see the pitching change as the bases are loaded. That looks like it'll be the end of the day for Carson Campbell. His 9 runs were scored when he was out there. There were 3 errors. He gave up 8 hits in this contest. And let's see where he will head to. I don't know if they're actually going to take him out or just put him in a new spot.
Carson Campbell officially ends with 95 pitches. Excellent effort for the Onalaska.
And I'm out of reads for advertisements. We've had so many mound visits already. So let's see who they just brought in here. As our new pitcher continues to warm up. So we will continue to have warm-ups from a new pitcher out there. I don't see a 25 on the roster. Gonna be Jagger Banasek, who will head out there. Now online he was listed as number 25, but that must have switched. Now he's number 15, excuse me. Now he's number 25. Jaeger Banasek, the sophomore, completes his warm-up tosses. So the bases remain loaded for Caden Steffens. There are 2 outs in this inning. We're in the top of the 4th. It's 9-2 Seymour. The pitch, that one's sent into center field. 1 run is in. They're going to send another one. Here comes Sassman to the dish. He's in there safely, and Caden Steffens comes up big with a 2 RBI single. Now 11-2 Seymour in front. So Banasek comes in. First batter he faces gives up a hit. That one is sent over to Oyen at second. He fires over to Cole in time as Neeland was up there, grounded out to end the inning. But 5 innings were put up there on the scoreboard by Seymour. They now lead this one 11-2. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning here at Hatton Stadium. This has been Zaleski Sports' coverage of the 2025 American Legion State Tournament.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at Meda Custom.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Hatton Stadium here in New London as we are back underway in the bottom of the 4th inning between Onalaska and Seymour. Leading things off for Onalaska's Tyler Cole. He sends this one to center field. Xavier Saltzman is there to make the grab, and there's one away. Actually, that was DeLong who was up at the plate. There's been a lot of switches in this contest. A lot of different players being used. So that was DeLong who flew out to center. Antoine Felton, the right fielder, now stands up there. Braden Banker remains on the mound for Seymour as the first pitch to Felton is outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is sent up the middle for a base hit, and Felton's 2 for 2 in this one as he stands on first base.
Up the middle for Felton for a base hit.
And now we will have a pinch hitter. That'll be the pitcher, Jaeger Banasek. He pops this ball high up in the air. It's headed towards the press box. Over there to make the catch is Colton Neeland in foul territory. And now there's 2 away. It was a long run for Neeland, able to make that grab right in front of his dugout.
Back to the top of the order for Onalaska.
We are back to the top of the order, still with Felton standing on first base. Carter Gilhausen stands at the dish on the left side. The first pitch to him is right down the middle for strike 1. Gilhausen today is 0 for 2, lined out to second base in the first inning, struck out in the second inning. Banker looks back at Felton and fires away upstairs for ball 1. One and one with 2 down. Banker's pitch is swung on and belted to center field. This is going to be over the head of Saltzman. It's going to be a long run from him. They're going to send Felton. Felton's around third. Around second base is Gilhausen. He is a stand-up RBI triple.
For the Onalaska center fielder.
What a shot that was. We've seen a number of these ones get to the wall.
Next up for Onalaska, number 2.
And that makes the score 11-3 in favor of Seymour. Scoring from first base was Felton. At the plate right now is Ian Cole. Cole takes that first one for a ball. It's 1-0. Launches the second pitch go right down the middle for a strike. Cole's 0 for 2 with a ground out to second and a fly out to left field. The pitch sent foul on the first base side and out of play. He now trails in the count 1-2. Banker looks over at Gilhausen at first base and delivers the pitch. Bouncer back up the middle to Polk. Polk's there to grab it, tosses it over to first in time, and that does it for the 4th inning. But not before Onalaska is able to add a run up to the scoreboard. It's 11-3. Seymour's in top as we head to the top of the 5th inning at Hatton Stadium. This is Ben Zaleski Sports' coverage of the 2025 American Legion State Baseball AA Tournament.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
Welcome back to Hatton Stadium. My name is Jacob Link for Zaleski Sports and our coverage of the 2025 American Legion AA State Tournament. As we begin the 5th inning, Seymour leads this one 11-3 over Onalaska. Jagger Banasic is out there on the mound once again in his relief role for Onalaska, and leading things off is Brady Polk. And the first pitch is bouncer to the plate. That gets away. It's 1-0. Polk today is 2 for 3. As here's the pitch to him, swing and a miss. Nice off speed that time from Banasic. And evens things up to 1-1. Polk reached on a single in both the 1st and 4th innings. Scored runs in both of those innings as well. And grounded out to second in the 2nd inning. The 1-1 pitch. That one gets away from Morse behind home plate. It's now 2 balls, 1 strike.
They used a guy from 17 pitching. Oh, did they? Yeah.
Banisic's pitch is upstairs and off the glove of Morse, the catcher. As again, that ball gets away from him. Banasic, the sophomore on the mound right now for Onalaska, helped them actually win the U16 Legion State title a couple of weeks ago. He was named to the all-tournament team for the under-16 squad. The windup and the pitch from him. That's in the dirt, and the leadoff man in Polk is aboard with a walk. I'll bring Caden Staffelt to the plate after Polk is walked. Staffelt today had a double in the 4th inning, was walked in the 2nd inning, has 2 runs scored and a fly out to center field. First pitch to him is outside for ball 1. Banasek during the high school season had a 3.69 ERA, as sending that one to left field as Staffel backing up and making the catches to Long. Running all the way back to first base is Polk. He thought that one was going to be over the head of DeLong, but DeLong was there to make the grab, and there's one away.
Playing deep out there makes the play. One down. Next up for Seymour.
So with one away, that brings up Xavier Saltzman.
Xavier Saltzman.
Saltzman, the center fielder today. 2 for 3. 2 singles as the first pitch to him is in there for strike one from Banasek. Saltzman singled in his first 2 at-bats in the first and second innings, scored runs in both of those innings as well, and then grounded out to third in the 4th inning. Banasek's pitch is swung at and grounded over to Cole at short, tosses it over to his brother at second base. The relay throw is not in time, and there's 2 away.
Down the lead runner. Batter runner reaches on the fielder's choice.
Saltzman reaches on the fielder's choice. Brady Polk was ruled out at second base, and Micah Byers will head up there to the dish.
Micah Byers.
Byers has reached on all 3 appearances at the plate today. The pitch swung on and driven past the glove of Rudy and past the glove of Cole as well. Heading over to third now is going to be Polk. Excuse me, that is actually Saltzman. Saltzman is in there safely as that ball by Byers got past both Rudy and Cole. That should have been a play for Rudy. It was right there in front of him.
Next up for Seymour, shortstop number 7, Brandon Polk.
They marked that one as a hit officially, and they're up to 10 hits now, Seymour is. As Brandon Polk is at the plate right now, watches that one go past him. It's 1-1. So a hit for Byers puts runners on first and third. The pitch. That one is belted foul. First base side, it's 1-2. Polk today has a single in the 4th inning, reached on an error in the 1st inning. Flew out to right field in the 2nd inning. Feels like nearly every batter on the Seymour squad has scored a run, as that pitch is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Polk. I think there's only been one player on the Seymour squad who has not scored a run. That's Colton Nealon, as that pitch is outside to Polk. Now the count is full. Banasek just needs one more pitch to get through this 5th inning. The delivery, the runner goes. That one is going to be sent. That's a blooper to right field. That's going to get just inside the line for a base hit. Going all the way to third is going to be Byers. Scoring on the play is Saltzman. And Seymour tallies another run in the 5th inning. It's now 12-3. Seymour on top. Looking for that 13th run over there. Byers on third base. They're up to 11 hits as well. Scott Sassman is up there as he watches the first pitch go wide of him for ball 1. Sassman was walked in the 4th inning. His only plate appearance after replacing Andrew Felty in the batting order. Watches that one go by for ball 2. Banasek looks back. The runner is on first and second. There goes the runner, and the throw goes down to second base. It's going to be not in time. Swiping second base is Brandon Polk. Polk's in there safely. The count is 3-0 now to Sassman. The pitch And he misses the zone again, does Banasic, and the bases are loaded with Scott Sassman drawing the walk.
Designated hitter, number 12, Jordan Thompson.
The DH, Jordan Thompson, has an opportunity to add another run to that board. There are 2 away. The first pitch to him is in there for a strike. It was dropped by Morse. The count is 0-1. Thompson has been walked twice today, both in the second and fourth innings. Scored a run in the second inning. Struck out in the third. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss from Thompson. And it's 0-2. Banasic takes a look at the runners. The pitch. That one's going to get away from Morse behind home plate. Coming in to score is Byers, and it's a 13-3 lead for Seymour. The runners will both move up a base, which means Polk is at third. At second now is Sassman. And the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Thompson. The pitch from Banasic upstairs, 2-2. Banasic shakes off the sign that he got from Morse. There's the delivery, and it misses again. The count is full to Thompson with 2 down. Banasic sets. There's the full count pitch. And that one is just low for ball 4. Caden Steffens heads up there now with an opportunity to knock in another base runner. He already had a 2 RBI single in the 4th inning. Was walked in the second, struck out as he sends this one to center field. Gilhausen is running in, and it's going to drop in front of him. 1 run is in. Here comes the second run, and it's another 2 RBI single for Caden Steffens.
Base hit for Steffens. Next up for post 106.
Polk scored on that play. So did Sassman. Going down to second base is Thompson, and we're back to the top of the order in the 5th inning. It's the 2nd inning in a row that Seymour has batted around, and that pitch was in the dirt. Nobody warming up over there for Onalaska. 1-0 is the count to Neeland. The pitch. That one is belted over to Cole. Cole's there to pick it up, tosses it to first, and that ends the inning. Seymour, though, is able to put 4 runs up. They have now totaled 12 hits in this contest as they lead 15-3 after 4.5 innings here at Hatton Stadium. My name is Jacob Blink, and this is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Are you ready to give your kids a head start on smart money habits? With Abbey Bank's Bright Future Checking, kids and teens can learn to manage money with you right by their side. They get their own debit card, and you can keep an eye on spending with easy-to-use mobile banking and card controls. The Bright Future Checking account has no fees, no minimum balance, and kids get a bonus after the first deposit is made. Give your child the power of independence. Stop in or visit abbeybank.com to get started. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
Welcome back to Hatton Stadium in New London, Wisconsin, where right now Seymour leads Onalaska 15-3 as we begin the 5th inning. And we have a pinch hitter for Onalaska, Andrew Weigel.
Juggling knives right now.
Weigel steps in there. And the first pitch to him was a strike. Swings at that one as well.
What do you want, 11?
Wiggle down in the count 0-2. Braden Banker is back out there for Seymour trying to close out this contest. That one misses upstairs. It's 1-2. Outside goes that pitch to Weagle. It's 2-2. Banker gets his sign on the mound. Delivers the 2-2 pitch to the senior, and he strikes out swinging for out number 1. That's another strikeout for Banker. His third strikeout of the afternoon. And now Seymour just needs 2 more outs. John Goebel checks in for Hunter Morse. The first pitch to Goebel is missing the zone for a ball.
Number 4, John Goebel.
Goebel, the senior, was one of the recipients of the All-Conference Sportsmanship Award in the Mississippi Valley Conference. Watches that pitch go past him for ball 2. The pitch pops this one in the air. Over there is Nealand. No, that was Polk. Nealand got called off by Polk right on the edge of the grass line, and he makes the grab for out number 2.
7289 for the first ticket.
Pinch hitter 13.
We have another pinch hitter here for Onalaska.
Hitter for Onalaska.
Keaton Dahl.
Keaton Dahl.
Dahl enters on the right side of the infield. We have a defensive replacements as well for Seymour.
15 for 7.
As coming off will be Polk and Steffens.
Scott Zassman to left.
And so after the replacements, there's still 2 outs. Van Handel goes to left. Bilefus goes to shortstop. As Banker sets himself. Here's a delivery. Swung on. That's a dribbler right back to Banker. Banker over to Polk. And that will do it. Seymour takes this contest 15-3 in 5 innings. What a pitching performance from Braden Banker. And Seymour will move on to the next round. Congratulations to Onalaska for making it all the way here to this state tournament. Unfortunately for them, they are now eliminated with this loss. Once again, the score is 15-3 in favor of Seymour. And after this short break, coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. So coming up after this break on Zaleski Sports, it's the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. My name is Jacob Link, and this is American Legion baseball coverage.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Welcome back here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Jacob Link, and I'm here with right fielder for Seymour, Caden Steffens. Now, Caden, you had a 4 RBI day. You had 2 singles. You reached base 3 times up there today. Tell me what was going through your mind offensively.
Just to hit the ball hard and in the gap.
And then talk to me about this victory for you guys. I mean, you guys did drop one earlier in the tournament, but now you guys have won the last 2. What's been kind of going into this winning streak?
Just see positive and have it do it for the seniors.
And then as well, just kind of talk to me about what you guys are looking forward to, continuing to do as you move through this tournament. You move on to tomorrow's games. What are some things you guys are still looking to do as you move forward here at Hatton Stadium in New London?
Just keep hitting the ball hard and keep the pitching good. And
Awesome, thank you. So now it's time for the In the House segment. I already kind of told you what to do a little bit. Just say your name.
I'm Caden Steffens.
Hold on to this. I'm going to back out of the shot, and then you say your name, and then I'll cut you down from 3. You say your name, and you say your name, and then I'm in the house.
I'm Caden Steffens. I'm in the house.